Lela Loren has impressed audiences through her work in film, television, theater, as well as the digital space. She is currently starring in the hit Starz series Power, which will premiere its third season on July 17th. In the summer of 2014, Lela was on Fox's Gang Related alongside Terry O'Quinn, Jay Hernandez, and Raymond Rodriguez. Other credits include Snitch, Stalkers, The Hangover 3, and Reign Over Me opposite Adam Sandler and Don Cheadle. Loren has also starred in the Bryan Singer production web series H+, a joint venture with Warner Brothers Digital Distribution and YouTube. She has guest starred on a number of popular television series, including The Closer, Covert Affairs, Lost, The Mentalist, NCIS, The Shield, CSI New York, CSI Miami, and Cold Case. Please welcome Lela Loren.
You are right. Hearing that read out is awful. All right. So, what I've found on my time here is that when a woman is truly grounded, the very space she inhabits changes. It's given a structure, her structure. And whoever is lucky enough to walk into that space immediately feels home. That's what I experienced the first time I set foot into Anita Gibson's makeup room. Her 2 decades of journey as a makeup artist in this industry, that history, that knowing was evident from the moment she welcomed us all with her broad smile. And while we're here today to honor her talent and contributions to cinema and television, I want to speak to the humanity she brings to her work every day. For most of us on our series, it was our first big job. And Anita is the glue that has held our cast together. She has taught us diligently to support each other unconditionally. She has listened to our neurotic grievances with a knowing smile, letting us vent, and then pointing us in the right direction, all with the same feather-light touch, good humor, and skill that she uses to wield her brushes and palette. Her capacity to love her family, her work, her colleagues is startling, and her belly laugh is the best remedy for a hard day. She creates beauty both on the outside and within, and I, for one, am lucky to know her, work with her, and call her a friend. And now let's check out a clip so that you can see what a badass she is.
I'm from Toledo, Ohio. I moved to New York with my eyes wide open to be a fashion designer and da-da-da. And I've started working at Estee Lauder, and the more you sold, you'd win fine jewelry. So I got right out in front of the counter. I mean, I've always played around in makeup when I was a young girl, but never focused on this is what I want to do for a living. It just kind of evolved.
Good evening, this is John Jeffries, Eyewitness News.
Spike Lee really gave me the real shot in this business as far as consistency, working with him on a lot of his projects. The pace is different in film and television. I prefer film. I have come to love the TV that I'm doing right now. The story that's being told for Power is the evolution of this drug dealer, but he wants to come clean. And he's making decisions that are affecting his life, his family's life, the new woman in his life. So there are all kinds of arcs in the characters, like his wife, Tasha. She starts out very glamorous and sleek, and as he's drifting away from their relationship and going away from the business, you start to see her become more muted, not as colorful. And there's big club scenes, so we really get to get out and do like trendy makeup.
I'm gonna be the first girl in the NBA. No, I'm gonna be in the NBA. You're gonna be my cheerleader.
Collaboration is very important because you're a team. It's just building a rapport with people, that there's a trust that they have in you and they say what they need to say and then let you go do what you do.
Strom Thurmond is escorting Judge Thomas into the chamber.
Working with Kerry Washington on HBO's Confirmation, we did like 3 camera tests. Back in the 90s, women of color really didn't have a lot of makeup options. And so Anita Hill basically wore lipstick. And then we got to that place where she looked amazing. She looked like Anita Hill.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
We started out keeping her very powdered down. Her lips were very fresh. Just slowly, her face started getting shiny. You know, her lips started wearing away because there was no getting up and going to refresh. We started darkening her a little under her eyes so that you could see that she was exhausted by the end of it. When I was shooting a film called Girl 6, the star of the film, Teresa Randall, had gotten a chemical peel and her whole forehead had been scarred and burned from the chemical peel being too strong. Okay, how do I block out this? In the disaster, it helped me become a better makeup artist because I had to quickly think on my feet.
Infinite beauty.
I was actually working on another project when Tyler gave me the call that he wanted me to come in and do this very special project with him. This was a very important piece for him because it was something so different from what he's done. So he just wanted those ladies to be well taken care of. He wanted it to be grounded in reality. And he basically just said, okay, now just do what you do and just make them all true to the character that they're portraying. My first film that I did with him was Madea Goes to Jail. So it was my first stab at, oh, this is what Madea does.
What's going on in here? Hey girl, you ain't alone in here. I wanna whisper in your ear, but you need to come here. I say the things you wanna hear if you don't interfere. Get your body up off the wall. Put your hands up like you broke the law. Let me see you take it down to the floor. Let make a bubble up, make a bubble up.
What is wrong with you, fool?
Ladies and gentlemen, the incomparable Anita Gibson.
Thank you, Lela. Thank you so much. Congratulations to the other honorees. I'd like to thank everyone at STARS, Carmi, Chris, Mark, Courtney, Niall, the whole PR team who's been such a great support to me and to this event. Thank you to Local 798, 706. Woo! When Terry Lawler put the call into me to let me know that New York Women in Film and Television was going to honor me, I was shocked and really kind of couldn't believe it. I was humbled by that news. And I was humbled that I was going to be recognized for my creative contribution to film and television. I thank everyone at New York Women in Film and Television for the tireless work that you've done for this great event, this Designing Women event that acknowledges women's contribution to the film industry and the television industry. It's just an amazing event, and I'm so happy to be a part of it and being honored in it. As I watched the video, I was like, wow, I've been around for a long time. Sometimes I feel like I'm still 20. Just kidding. Not really. I've been blessed in my life and my career. I wouldn't be standing here in this moment without the opportunity and mentoring from so many makeup artists, Toy Russell, Alan Weisinger, Carl Fullerton, directors Spike Lee, Tyler Perry, Gina Prince Bythewood, George Tillman, producers Steve Rose, David Bausch, Richie Barata, as well as the great teams of makeup artists who have collaborated with me through so many projects to this present date. Daniel Green, I have so much love for you. Dave Presto, Craig Lindbergh, Felice Diamond, Pat Morthays, Linda Grimes, Tobey West, Dion Nguyen, Roxanne Rizzo, Margot Baccia, Joe Campagno, and so many, many more that are too many names to mention tonight, but just know that I thank you so much for all that you do and come and bring to projects and help me execute the vision of the writers, directors, show creators, producers, studios. None of it would be possible without you guys standing with me and helping me along the way. They work long hours. We work so many long hours and so many crazy locations at times. They deal with all of my texting and calling and did we get this? Did you get that? You know, make sure, because, you know, I think my biggest desire is for all of us to be great. And I always want us all to put our best foot forward, and I probably challenge them a lot to be their very best. And I'm finally just going to say that I would like to thank my family. My mother, Evelyn, my sisters, Jeannie and Tracy, my best girlfriends, Dr. Sandra Struthers, Stacy Felly, my mother-in-law, Marlene Haberman, along with the colleagues that support me. This village of people has allowed me to execute the most important role of my life, which is being the mother to Tyson. I love you, and I thank you so much for all that you deal with having a mother in the film and television industry. So I thank you all. I thank you so much, New York Women in Film and Television. This is such an awesome night to recognize the people behind the scenes who rarely get recognized, but we are such an important part of the finished product that everyone sees on the big screen in their living rooms every Saturday night at 9 p.m. You know, we play a major role in that, and I think it's awesome that you guys recognize that contribution. So thank you very much, Designing Women. Thank you very much, all of you, for being here. And God bless.